Welcome, guys, to another week. I don't know why I went to like super low voice, like it's like announcement voice. But
Welcome, everyone.
welcome
Adventure for
to
Beginners.
session 62 of week. No, welcome guys to week 62 of Adventure for Beginners, our weekly D&D show.
We're starting off great already.
Whatever.
I liked
Yes.
it. It was different. Sure,
Kevin's
something
drunk
new every
already.
62 episodes. What do you know?
Hello, ladies.
That's how I roll.
I'm Kevin. Let me be your guide.
Let me be your guide to the city of... I don't know where
Waterdeep.
we're at right now, but...
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
Anyways, we're back on typical Mondays
Somewhere.
nights. Do a roundtable. Quick, what are people up to? What's new, Travis? Mixing up, going backwards this time.
I am feeling my age after this past weekend. So my parents came down to visit my sister and I and kind of celebrate my birthday, which was
Yeah,
earlier.
you turned, what, 57?
Oh, happy birthday, man. I didn't know it was your
6,
birthday.
Kevin. Thank you.
Let's not rush that 7th year, alright?
Yeah. No, I turned 28, feeling a bit like an old man. And went out for a nice dinner. And then went to a dueling piano bar afterwards.
Ooh, nice.
And we stayed there rather late. And my dad and I decided to drink a good amount. And then I was hungover the next week.
Nice.
It's like, yeah, my dad tried to drink me under the table.
Did it
Mate,
work? Did he drink you? You conceded?
I think we
Probably.
left.
It was
I
a
think
tie.
we left. My sister had to drive us back because my parents were staying here, and I think we left before we got too obnoxious for her. So, considering that she's used to us, that was a good amount of obnoxiousness already.
See, I can't go toe to toe with my dad because he professes not to be able to drink beer anymore. Gives him immediate headaches, he says. So
That's unfortunate.
So you and him pound whiskey or what?
Scotch, actually, yeah.
Scotch. Oh God. Yeah, my dad is Mr. Mix me an old fashioned, please.
Nice,
There
nice.
we
I love it.
I can't drink them, but I can appreciate people who can.
They are delicious. I
They
actually
are delicious.
I have one right here.
It's
I have my beer.
a hefty old fashioned.
Yeah,
Old
it's
friend.
not a small glass.
Yeah,
No,
Jesus,
God.
Travis.
See you next
Travis is
session,
gonna be
everybody.
Dead by the end.
But
You'll be like
uh,
me last session, kind of nodding off in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So you
yeah.
were nodding off.
It was
Oh,
the
it totally
second
was.
before,
Okay.
I think.
I was tired, but that was only recent. I was trying to stay quiet, but that's what happens when I stay quiet, apparently.
Well, yeah, I thought you were falling asleep. I'm like, oh no, it must be a boring
Jimmy's
plot.
dying.
But that's
One
about
has
it
to
for
sleep.
me. What about you guys?
Jimmy, you're next.
I actually don't really have much to tell this week. Busy at school. That's about it. Not much else going on. Yeah, that's about it. I got a big project due this week that requires me to be coding and doing a lot of stat work, which is mind-numbing. Hence the red rin dies. So it's
I do
it's-
not miss those days.
So I mean, it's fun for me.
Sometimes.
It's fun for me because I haven't done it before, but at the same time, it is also grueling. So that's all I got. Allison, go.
Okay, so this weekend I've actually done a lot of stuff. Saturday, basically the entire day, I was at a LAN party. The unfortunate thing about it was that a lot of people didn't show up because it snowed like 6 inches here throughout the day. And I was like in an area of Northern Virginia where it's not as populated as, Arlington is. So it was a little rough getting home at the end of the day, but it was a lot of fun. There was a couple league players. And we were able to play ranked 5s. We won 3 out of 5 games, but we still got placed in bronze 2. And I was just like, well, that's unfortunate. That's really low, considering that all of them except for me were ranked last season, like higher than silver. So it was a little odd. And then Sunday I played D&D as usual, out in the same area actually. And tomorrow I will be doing lots of prepping for when I DM on Wednesday. So that's... Oh, and I recorded more of a podcast. So I do the Tome Show sometimes, so it's a D&D related podcast. So we talk about some 5e stuff.
Oh, nice. I
yeah.
listened to the one you were on last time. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I've been on a couple since then. So they invite me like once a
Sweet.
month to be on it. So
Well, are you
we talk about
plugging?
5e stuff.
Are you plugging our show?
Yeah, I forgot to this time. I realized, but I have in the past. I know, I suck. I'll have to remind them to. They do put stuff like under
I
like
know,
the links and stuff. Yeah, they put the stuff in like links under the podcast information. So I'll have to remind them to add that.
Yeah.
But,
Well, hey, whenever you're on, feel free to plug it here because I didn't know you were on. I didn't know you're on more than
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, I didn't know
Show.
it was a repeat affair.
yeah, the Tome Show. So check it out because I sometimes guest in it and
Nice.
stuff. It's not related to this edition, but whatever.
It's D&D. It's always
Yeah,
related.
5e.
That's all the same thing, pretty much.
Josh,
really.
what's going on down under?
So I had
Down-
fun on the weekend, basically. Being
Oh,
trapped
did you
in my
get sucked up in that
house.
thing? The cyclone.
No, luckily it dissipated before it actually reached like where I live in Queensland.
That's
It
good.
was on a direct path for basically where I live.
Nice.
It,
Yeah, we
it
were
reached
playing
the-
League, and he's like, "Oh yeah, there's a cyclone coming."
Every
It's
other
a couple
day.
days away. I'll be fine.
He's like
got
up in the
scorpions.
cyclone playing League.
Yeah, no, there's scorpions that get thrown around in it. It's very dangerous. You know, no worries.
It's very possible. I won't deny that. But
The Sharknado.
I mean, it reached category 5, which is the biggest, most dangerous kind of cyclone. When it just came off the coast and it went down to category 4, then eventually just kept degrading from there. So,
Well, I hope
I
my
do know
sister's
if she's in Brisbane, she'll be
Yeah.
fine. She would have only suffered what I suffered, which is pretty much being trapped in my house because there's just too much water outside to even do anything.
got it. Thank you for that reassurance.
No problem. It's literally Friday. I didn't even go to work. Saturday, I couldn't even get out of my house. At one point, the water was overflowing from the gutter in the street over onto the grass. That's how bad it was getting
Wow.
in terms of the flooding. But other than that, yeah, staying inside because I can't go outside. So pretty good. Play some League.
What else do you do when you have to be stuck inside?
Yeah, I know, right? It's either that or like watch a movie or something.
Good choices. Good choices.
Sweet.
Cool. So my turn. One thing I want to say is, so I'm on a Dota team for the After Hours Gaming League, and this weekend we won another one of our matches, and we are now batting 5. We're 0.5. We're 3-3, so we're breaking even now in our wins and
Batting
losses.
That's
500, I believe,
500.
is the term.
Oh yeah.
So it feels good. We started out kind of rocky, but I'm happy that we're not just losing all the games every single time we play. So it feels good. And we have another game on Sunday. So yeah.
Good luck.
Sweet.
If you haven't checked out After Hours Gaming League, check it out. It's pretty cool, pretty fun.
You stream it? Is it streamed?
Every week they say they stream, but I think they typically stream the StarCraft games. No love for the MOBAs.
No. They stream there's a AHGL Dota 2 Twitch
Do
channel.
they? Do they
Yeah.
stream every week?
He's
They
They
like, I
stream
have
every
no
week,
idea.
but they don't stream every game every week. So I don't know how they
Oh.
determine what to.
Well, they probably stream the teams that have more wins than my team does.
Aw.
I think they do a good job covering it all. What I don't like is they don't stream them all, but they also restrict the rights to be able to get access to the replays. So if it's not streamed,
You
like I tried to like watch the end of a really good match that Kevin played last time, or not Bungie, but the previous week, I think. They're really epic. And I missed the ending of it, so I wanted to go back and I couldn't get access to it.
Yeah, so Dota, if you're not playing the game just through the UI, you can't access the replay, but you can just do a console command. You can watch it from there.
Oh,
Or
We'll go over
sorry,
that.
for private games, and not everyone can watch it. Like any kind of matchmaking game, anyone can watch it. But if it's a private game set up, you
mhm.
just use a little one console command. You can watch it.
Okay. Well, I'll pump you for information later then.
Yeah. Anyway, so if you guys work at a company and you guys play games together, check out After Hours Gaming League. It's fun, and you raise money for charity.
My
But-
coworkers are like, I've played Tetris.
Dude, start the Tetris team. Start it up.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay, Travis, I think we're passing it off to you.
Are we? Okay, so where last we left off, our intrepid adventurers had been tracking down some some leads they got to a party of bandits, or so they've been told. The
Very true,
party
actually.
tracked
Now I'm second
trekked through the
guessing.
woods. I'm sorry.
Now I'm second guessing killing all those people now that you've said that.
Dun dun dun.
You
They
guys
ended up
never
being
second
like
guess
people
about
helping
killing
orphans and
people.
stuff, and they were like the traps were to keep invaders.
It
out
was an
from killing
orphanage in the middle of the
orphans.
woods that
Yeah,
we
it's
just
an
killed.
orphanage.
What have
So-
we done?
Yeah, the shed's actually full of small children. Just
Nice.
No.
Anyway, you guys tracked. What were you churning butter? I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah.
I'm killing myself. I'm killing.
Oh,
I-
seppuku.
I got
Okay.
I got
Anyway.
churning, but
Anyway, that's not where your mind went first. Anyway, you guys did manage to track them down, find the hidden trail that was off the main road, get to this
Finally, we
isolated.
found this fucking rock.
Yep. Found this isolated path through the woods and got to this cabin that was tucked away. The party snuck up on the group as best they could, mostly Durian sneaking in invisible. But unfortunately...
2020.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he got smelled by a few dogs, and let's
Oof.
just say a fight ensued. Where last we left our adventurers, Nina was yanking valuables out the back door of a burning cottage.
Nice.
Durian and Caben were both crawling under through a trapdoor tunnel, tracking the last bandit that they had.
No,
Had-
I went out the front door.
The front door
Yeah,
was
he-
on fire.
I know, we
Did-
unlocked it, I got out, you said.
Okay. Alright, and I believe Fonolin was still on the roof.
I'm getting out. It's fine. I got this.
Yeah, it's one story,
Yeah.
so at most
Come on,
you'll
get
take
down
1d6
here and help me.
fall
I used a
damage.
climb check before.
Did you? You got down?
No, I don't think so. No, I got a climb check to get up.
Let's get up.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, that's where we begin. At this point, you, Caben and Durian, you guys are out the front door. Nina, you'd gone back in to, grab papers, I believe? Because you'd
Papers
yanked
and
this chest out.
then- Oh,
Yeah, so you're
Ideally,
grabbing...
I'd grab the paper stuff, then grab the chest, but yeah.
Alright, well, it takes you a couple rounds, so... Caben and Durian, you are in the front of this building. Fonolin, you are on the roof above.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
I remember I just said, I'm trying to track this guy. I know he's invisible, but he was wounded. There's possibly blood, possibly noise. We heard him heavy breathing. I'm trying to track him any way I can.
Okay, cool. So, why don't we start with why don't we start with you giving me a tracking check, while Durian, you are crawling out from the escape tunnel under this cabin.
yep. I that's unless I need to do anything. That's my course of
No,
action.
you can just do that. Fawn, you are still on the
What?
roof.
What is this? Nat 20. Stop.
Yes!
Holy
Yes! It
shit.
continues!
It's that bottle. It's that beer bottle. Rub its belly. Rub
Here
its
it
belly.
is. Here it is.
It's the Nat 20 bottle.
All right.
Listen to Travis like, heh, fuck it.
No, it's all right. I've got to roll a die as well. I could very well get a 20.
No.
No. The Buddha says no.
Oh, it's definitely not a 20. Okay, cool. So, Fawn, by the way, are you just like climbing off the roof?
Yeah, well, I mean, Firefoot stayed at the base. Like, I can tell, I told her to hold or whatever.
Yeah,
Heal,
and,
whatever the word
and
is.
like the fire coming up under the floor is like on that side. So
Ah, fuck.
yeah,
So can I like call her to the other side? Like, use the command
Sure.
come, and she'll
Sure.
move around? Okay. Alright,
Yeah.
so I'll, call Firefoot over and have her stand below, and then can I use a climb
Okay.
check to climb down?
don't. But like she's
Okay,
tall
I
enough that you
successfully
can,
climbed
you can
down.
just get off. Yeah.
Good.
Awesome. Caben, you are nose to the ground, tracking. Not quite literally, but
Yeah.
you are tracking. And you see some droplets of blood. and you've got a pretty clear trail kind of going off into the woods in front of you and to your left, which would be to the west.
Okay.
And as you're kind of like running up and following it, you actually see a bottle lying on the ground, a small phial.
Dang it. Okay.
Okay. Do you want to stop, check it out, keep going? What are you doing?
No, I'm following the trail. I guess,
Okay.
I want to signal Hedwig.
Okay, so you do a quick whistle or,
Yeah.
Kaloo cuckoo, whatever you do to call her.
That's exactly
what do
what
you
I
do to
do.
call her down?
Kaloo. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. A whistle. Definitely a whistle.
All right.
You say mischief managed, and then he comes swooping in.
Is it a special
Guardians
whistle
of
or do the whistle for us?
I have a confession. I can't really
You can't whistle?
in real life.
Aw.
Like, it's really terrible.
And now we all whistle.
Watch, let
and
me
he's
try.
like,
Let me try. I can try to whistle. I can go. It's just blowing air. I can't do it. You know,
My
I'll
lips are too
explain
dry
it. It's
actually
like
right now.
it starts
Kaden,
out
it's
low
your
and
job
it's a
now to learn how to
shrill
whistle.
high note up in the air. If that makes sense.
Got it. So it's
Something
like
like
when
that.
Gandalf calls whatever the horse's name is.
A little bit quiet, like just what Travis said when he first said, "Oh, you whistle, do this." Like, yeah, really
I
fast.
was thinking
it.
of what you're
Not
gonna
as
mention, the Great Eagle. Just then.
long. No, that's
Yeah,
what
why not?
I need a moth to summon those guys.
I
ouch.
don't know Lord of the Rings lore.
Travis.
I know.
Well,
that's
that's
what we're
okay,
rubbing it in
Travis.
at this point.
I know. Cool. So, Caven, you're continuing to track. And you notice as you're going along that after you pass the bottle pretty quickly after, the blood trail ends. But you still see like a trail of like footprints and, crushed twigs and disturbed grass. And you can hear some running in front of you, but it's quite a ways in front of you. You're probably going to need to either. So here are kind of your options, right? You can continue following the trail and make sure you don't lose it, or you can try and like sprint while following the trail, and it'll be harder to track as you go.
Right, because I'll be making noise and stuff.
Well, I mean, either way, you're not worried about stealth, right? It's a matter of.
Well, I guess I'm not worried about like him hearing me. I'm worried about me not hearing him if I'm running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? So I'm gonna do, I guess, the sprint follow, just so I can try to catch up to him if I can. But I'm also, I know he's invisible, but I want Hedwig on kind of like seek patrol around me. So if he were to come visible and I don't see him, maybe she would.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Or maybe she'll notice him if.
Yep.
Just because
And
he's
let's
moving
get
around.
what
I don't know.
the rest of you guys are doing. Durian, you're out from the front of the house. You see Caben 30, 40 feet in front of you, like blasting into the woods.
Yeah, I shout out, trying to track him, and I blast off.
I don't know, a little addled by the whole experience, so I'm just gonna look around for Nina and Fawn.
Okay, yeah, you see Fawn like climbing down off the like upper railing of the deck on the cottage, which is now starting to burn in earnest. And you see her like climbing down onto Firefoot.
Yeah, I look
From
a little
your angle,
weaker
you
than
can-
usual.
Yeah,
'Cause I
you're
lost
having a tough time.
4 strength.
And that's a good point. Who took strength damage last session?
Me
I
and
took,
Nina.
I took 1
You took
point,
1.
which dropped my freaking strength by down. So
Yeah.
annoying.
Okay.
I lost 4.
And
could
was
be
it
worse.
just you guys? Because I
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
Durian at 7 strength.
I passed, I believe.
Is that old?
Oh no, that's right. I
That's
did fail.
old. Oh, did
You
you?
did fail. Okay.
I mean,
Durian
that wouldn't
did.
be old. Didn't I? Maybe not.
No, you got
I don't
beaten up
remember,
by
but-
dogs. I don't ever remember you getting shot.
You got bitten by the dogs, but I don't think you got shot. I don't know. I could be wrong though. Don't quote me.
DM rule. What's up?
No,
I-
fawned.
Let me look.
Is it on your character sheet? Did you update it?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right
Let
now.
me check. I actually didn't look. I have a temp score of strength down and a -2 mod. So
Oh, there you go.
Okay, cool.
don't
So-
remember exactly when it happened though. Feels like
Yeah.
we played longer than a week ago. Maybe it's just me.
Yes.
Anyway. Okay.
It is just you. So, I am going to need a fortitude save from all three of you. Because it's been about a minute
Okay.
since you guys were hit.
I think mine is +6. Yes, it is.
Uh,
Please, 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 please. It's
the
kind of
one
pathetic.
save I can never.
15. You are fine, Faunolin.
Oh God.
You are not additionally weakened.
Oh no.
I'm like
Oh.
wishing I had my 5e bard and I could bardically inspire
Josh.
myself to do better.
Josh and ability score debilitation
No.
don't
It's
get along.
fortitude saves. It's just fort
It's your
saves, man.
best save.
Like I said, I've never to this
I
day
got a
have not failed a will. I've not failed a dex. But so help me God, I can't pass a freaking fort save.
Yep. So, Nina, you kind of like stumble a bit when pulling this chest out. You know, you felt a little off after you got hit by the first arrow, but you're still like, you know, massive bodybuilder tiny woman. But you lose an additional 6 strength.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Ah.
Like the chest kind of slips out of your hands and falls to the ground. It's not too far. You're not that tall.
So I'm seeing Nina's struggle bus, and I go over to help her out.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You guys also hear some like frantic whinnying. There's a horse still attached to the wagon, and you see it like pulling and straining against the wagon because there's a building 10 feet away from it on fire.
During the
Oh.
horse.
Okay, so she says during the horse, but really I hear during the horse, the horse.
I'm weak,
Woo.
not dying.
I mean, you know, out of breath, whatever. Okay, so I help Nina yank the chest over to the cart, and then
Yeah, you
secure,
hear
secure the horse and pull it away from the burning building, basically.
yeah you hear the jingle of coins as you like. So are you just loading the chest in the thing and?
No, I was just pulling it
Okay.
outside away from the fire.
Well, I'm loading it into our wagon, so.
Our wagon's not
Okay.
here.
Well,
Their
We,
wagon.
we,
is.
we
Their
left
their
it.
wagon.
Yeah.
Yes, their wagon.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's starting to get, you know, almost blisteringly hot, but yeah, the two of you together can ease well.
I passed my fort save, didn't I?
Yeah,
at,
but-
at the very least, we have like 20 combined strength trappers. It's one chest.
Let's roll.
It is a chest. It's quite heavy though. But
Can I
yeah,
help?
I think the two of you could shoulder it up there, together,
We're just-
and you
we're
set
just-
it up.
We're just pushing it like however we can along
Yeah,
the.
so you're just heaving it up, and you can see like a few other boxes in this cart. But as you look over, you see there's like a handbrake that's engaged, which is why the horse is like very slowly dragging the wagon, whose
It's got the
wheels aren't
e-brake on.
turning away from it. Yeah,
I'm
so
like-
you can just like yank the brake lever, and the single horse can pull the wagon out of the way.
Yeah, won't
Can
it
I-
just bolt? Will it just bolt though?
Hun,
One horse, there's one horse still tied onto the wagon.
No, I know. Won't it bolt with the wagon and and basically run away
yeah,
with our
that's
chest?
what I mean.
Probably-
Can I try a
probably,
handle
like,
animal
you-
to calm it?
Or you could just like get on the wagon and
Okay, we
Right.
get on the wagon and I release the handbrake.
okay, yeah, the horse panicking still. It's a heavy wagon, right? It's meant to be pulled by two horses, so
Okay.
it yanks it out of the way and away from the fire.
Nice.
So that's what you two are doing for a little bit. Faunolin, you see Caben tear off into the woods. What do you do?
I am going to. Can I follow
You
him on
also
horseback?
hear like the screaming of a horse.
in a different,
freaked out.
the one that like Nina and Durian are dealing
Yeah.
with.
Yeah,
Okay.
you see them like putzing with the wagon.
Okay, I see them helping with the horse, and I understand that they have it covered. Can I follow Caben with Firefoot? Like, will I be able to actually run after him through the forest?
Yeah, I mean you can easily spot him. He's not invisible, so yeah.
Well,
you can,
I mean, like, can Firefoot pass through? Is what I was asking essentially.
The
So
trees, the forest.
yeah, like through the forest.
yeah,
not
it's
like can I
it's,
see Caben?
it's a very sparse woods. Really, the only reason you guys noticed a trail was like all the little saplings were cut down too to
Okay.
make a wagon passable trail. But yeah, the
Okay.
actual woods.
Well, I'm gonna essentially charge after him on Firefoot.
Okay. Yeah, it'll take you. You're like climbing down for a couple of rounds, so let's go back
Okay.
to Caben then. Caben, you are tearing off through the woods.
Yeah.
You can definitely track this guy for a while, because you can hear him running in front of you, and you're sprinting and kind of watching as the foliage is moving. There's not a whole lot of cover though, so it's not like he's parting through grass and totally visible to you. So you're sprinting after him for a while. Do you want to continue running after him, or try and do anything else?
I mean, I don't know. How do I feel like I'm still following? Like, do I still hear him or see things parting in front of me as I'm chasing him?
Yeah, you can see some leaves flying off the ground. You can hear him running, but it's tough to see, right?
Right.
It's an occasional glimpse, and you're still trying to follow the trail as best you can.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. As long as I think I still got a beat on him, I'll keep on going.
Okay, awesome. So why don't you roll me a second tracking check?
Okay. It's okay, guys. The 20s stop here.
No,
You never
really.
know.
There
All
it
right,
is.
cool. And
That's because you doubted it. You doubted Buddha.
and
that's
you
why
said
that
you were
happened.
sprinting. All right.
Yeah.
Um,
I do have Hedwig with me, looking around, but
Yep.
if
Yep.
that counts for anything.
Yeah, I mean, she's flying. You can see her circling above the trees. The trees it's spring. They're starting to bud out, so it's not full leaf cover yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, awesome. You are tracking. You are continuing to track him, but you can still hear him in front of you. But you're having a hard time kind of telling which direction to go in. You're trying to keep up.
Yeah.
Whereas he's just running.
Right.
Cool. So you continue on for a while. Let's pop back to Fawnlin. Fawn, you've managed to kind of carefully scramble down this burning building since you're feeling very weak.
Yeah.
Or weaker than normal, at least. But you get down on the
Thanks.
Firefoot.
Calling me weak.
You got poisoned.
You are.
She's
All right, guys. Stop
Anyway.
making fucking fun.
Anyway, you lower your self onto Firefoot, and you just see the tail end of Caben's cloak flying through the woods. You said you take off after him, right?
Can I quickly ride by and pick up my lance?
You can absolutely. It's gonna take you a little while though, because you
Like
have
a
to
turn?
get off your horse. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
that's fine. I'm a ranger. I can use tracking. So I'm going to take a turn to go over and pick up my lance because that's important to me for mounted combat on horseback. And yeah, I'm going to spend, I guess, either this turn and next turn doing that, whatever you think is necessary.
Yeah. So you ride around the wagon just as Durian releases the brake and starts driving it away from the fire.
Yep.
And you see Nina trailing behind, kind of looking. Oh, go ahead.
I hope she got
I
on
want to
the...
get. Either I'd like to call my warhorse to me or get on my warhorse.
Yeah, you're coaxing it over to you because it moved away from the fire. It's
Like
not
a
just
smart
gonna
animal.
stand next. Yeah, like a smart animal.
Yeah.
So it's
Somewhat
over by
smart.
the shed. You can go over and get on it, no problem.
Yep.
Cool. So Fawn, you pick up your weapon. You get off your horse, pick up your weapon. It's laying by the dead body of one of these.
That stupid fucker that
bandits.
kept trying to stab at me.
Yeah.
assume.
You give him a little kick as you.
Maybe
As
another
you go.
stab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you make sure he's done.
You continue to take a long time to continue this pursuit.
Stab. So, after I pick up my lance, I will keep that out, even though I'm weakened, and go off in the direction that Caben left in.
Awesome. Yeah, you go back and start riding toward the woods. At this point, you lost sight of Caben, so you're kind
Okay.
of
Survival
looking
check.
at the ground. And give me a tracking check.
Plus 13.
Damn.
32.
Damn. No problem.
Whoosh.
Both
He went
and
that
his-
way. I could smell him. he
Yeah,
hasn't
he and
showered in a
his-
while.
It's nuts.
Of course. Cool. So you tear off afterwards. And yeah, Caben, let's pop back to you. You've been running now. You're starting to get a bit winded because you can hear this guy crashing through the woods in front of you.
Yeah.
And the breath is starting to like, your lungs are pounding in your chest. Your heart is racing. And you hear. You need to give me a perception check.
Okay.
Cool. You hear a, you can't tell what it is at first, but, after a few tries, it sounds like a very out-of-breath whistle in front of you.
Oh shit.
And then some continued running. And shortly after that, you hear a sound that, maybe, maybe makes your stomach drop a little. You hear
Shoot.
splash, 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 splash. What do you do?
He takes
so
a bath.
Confused. Is there a stream around here? Okay, so I heard the whistle from forwards, right?
Mm-hmm. It sounded like
Okay,
the guy
was-
you're chasing might have run into some water.
Right. Okay, my stomach drop. Is this? It's because I will lose the trail, or it's because some.
You know it's
effect?
nearly impossible
Okay.
to track someone through water.
Right.
Kevin in real life, not a
So,
tracker.
I
Me neither.
No,
apologize.
that's
I
what
should
I
not
said.
describe your
No, that's what I
character
brought. I
to
was just curious. I was like, is this like,
my-
is he summoning something out of a water spell? I
Yeah.
was just so
Suddenly,
confused.
water elemental.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I keep going forward until I see this. Until I see the source of the splashing that I'm assuming he got himself into.
Okay, cool. Why don't we pop back to Durian? Durian, you've pulled this wagon out of the way. You see Nina. Nina, what do you do quick?
She's
I'm
going
still
for
with
the
Durian. I
horse.
just went to get my horse, which should be.
You're on the
leaving.
horse. What do you do after that?
I'm
Me?
still Durian.
Okay, so you're not riding off after
Oh,
Fawn,
no.
is what I'm
I'm
asking.
not gonna leave Durian by himself. No.
Okay,
No,
cool.
and I wasn't planning on leaving the
Yeah,
goods.
Durian, you're pulling the wagon out of the way. You're basically to the trail here, and you see
Nina.
Nina kind of canter around on her horse.
I'm saying, Nina, stay close. I'm feeling pretty weak, and by the look of you, you're not ready for a fight either. So let's just keep a watch out right now. And
Bunch of sissies.
Well, give me 1 second, Durian, and I give a very loud whistle and yell, "Swiftwind!"
Okay, cool. You start whistling and yelling, and I assume you're looking around. And you see a familiar shape kind of circle over the... Actually, no, I'm sorry, you do not.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
I don't think you can call it Swiftwind.
No, if Swiftwind was doing the thing, though, he's supposed to be keeping an eye out on the caravan, in particular, that we're in, so...
You told him to do something. Yes?
Yeah, to follow the caravan, if it got away.
I don't remember these instructions, so doesn't matter to me. I pull the cart a safe distance away. Relock.
You can see the cabin starting to just, like, start collapsing in on itself a
I
bit.
say we got to get out of here, Nina, pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we can follow them there.
No,
I can't follow people.
I'm
in the
rubbish
woods.
at
It's not my
tracking in a
specialty.
forest. You know what I am good at, though? And I turn to the
Performing in
chest.
front of small
Okay.
audiences.
Turn to the
I-
chest.
I just
Yeah,
say,
I climb into the back of the cart from the lock. I had locked it, and I climb in the back, and I'm gonna open it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you, like, scramble over the seat, and it's a covered wagon, so you're climbing on top of, like, a pair of crates. and you grab the chest, and you find that it is unlocked.
Nice.
You
And the
pop it
fireball
open.
spell opens.
I peek it, so I do one of the.
Okay.
I do one of those. You know, like in Pulp Fiction,
Yep.
the briefcase.
Roll a reflex save.
Oh no!
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, I was
pulled-
kind of. I kind
I
of would have
pulled
liked
the
that actually.
I pulled the exploding chest on you, but you.
You've
peek,
already pulled that on me, Travis.
Yep,
You've already
you
pulled
peek,
that on me.
and you see a glint of gold, and you
Oh,
peek
boy.
a little more, and you see it's a chest full of gold.
Yay!
Is it the gold? Durian, is it the gold from the one Isles that we were told about?
I mean, we were told that there were goods, not gold, stolen, right? Like,
Well, she said
Valuables.
items. She said items from the Ruin Isles. Is it from the Ruin Isles? Question.
I reach in and pull out a coin. Is it just a standard gold coin, or is it stamped with a gross lizard creature?
You pull it out, and you look, and you see it is stamped with a creature you don't recognize. But it is winged and has like a very long, thin beak, and kind of a similar peak coming off the back of its head. Tiny little feet, and it seems to be soaring through the air. And you see Isla de Laurent.
Oh. Well, I was going to do some sort of knowledge geography or more bardic knowledge check, but I won't. And I look at it and I say,
Yeah. By the way, let me get you an image of what you're seeing.
Oh shoot!
Nina, I
It's like
think
the name
this
of a
is.
perfume, but
You see this stamped on the coin.
Just because it's French.
Am I looking? There.
yeah, kind of. Oh, it's pterodactyl. Ah!
Dinosaur.
Fuck Dinosaur Island.
Dinosaur
Um,
Island.
Oh, Jurassic
It's,
Park.
It's Jurassic Park. It's Jurassic World, yo. I'm like, Nina, I don't know where the good lady's goods are, but this is not from the Laurent Isle. And I sort of,
Yeah, right.
I'm like, I say, yeah, but there's a lot of gold here. Remind me, what were our instructions again?
Well, we would retrieve cargo, which should include the following: coins, which I assume is them, silk, and gems. Do you see any of that in the other crates?
Yeah, I go through the other crates, see what I find.
Okay. You see that there's like a pair of like large crates. They're maybe like 4 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet each, and there's like a larger kind of
This is a big wagon, then.
yeah. It's a big 2-horse wagon. Yep. And then there's a fairly big box sitting on top of one of the crates, which is 2 by 2 by 2. 2 by 2 by 3, maybe. It's a bit taller.
Okay, unless I'm not going to write down the dimensions of these crates unless you think that's important, Travis.
It's up to you. I'm just describing how big they are.
Got it. Okay, cool. Chest full of Laurent gold. Did I see jewels when I peeked in, or no?
It's just gold in the chest. The crates are actually like nailed shut.
Okay, cool.
So you need like a crowbar or something to pop them open.
With a hand axe wedged in and then pry it open. Help.
Yeah, I pull out
I
one of
mean-
my daggers, and I'm going to work a dagger around one nail. And
Okay.
I think we'll
Yeah,
just
I
break-
mean, you guys are in, unless you're worried about the cabin that's burning down, you're in no immediate danger. Yeah, you can totally
Aw.
just.
You guys
pop
are just
these
really
things open.
warm.
Yeah. No, we
Well, I
moved
thought we-
away. We're off
thought
to
we
the
moved
edge.
away.
Yeah, you're kind of just about on the trail in front
Got
of
it.
the cabin.
Yeah, we check them
Cool.
out. We pry open each crate and see what we have.
I'll
Awesome.
help him.
You guys start wedging sharp implements under the crate tops, and let's go back to Cabin.
That tease, though.
Cabin, you are right in front of what looks like a fairly large stream or brook.
How wide is it?
It's probably about 3-4 feet wide at the largest parts. It gets a little narrower and a little wider here and there.
Okay, so from when I heard him splashing and to this point when I reached the stream, how long was that for me?
you were running up on him, so maybe 20 seconds or so.
All right, this is what I want to do.
Okay.
I want to go to the edge of the brook,
Yes.
scan both directions. I know I can't see footprints in water or anything, but I'm looking for disturbed soil, disturbed silt, I guess, from on the bottom of the brook.
Clever.
Okay. Cool. Let me make some rolls. That is a good idea.
Okay.
All right. First roll is how.
I guess also if I can hear him still splashing, but
Yeah. You can hear the running water. Let me give him a roll for
Okay.
that. Why don't we make that a perception check?
okay, that sounds better than tracking, I think, for
Yeah.
this. And my perception's higher, so.
That sounds much better.
Drop the bottle, cave it.
No, I can't use that at this point.
It's
only
not. It's
emergencies
not
only.
dire.
It's emergencies only.
It's okay.
Okay,
20.
so
This is 20.
you,
20.
yeah, like you're looking in the water to see if you can see like the water going around something that's not a rock sitting in there, and seeing if you can see disturbed silt at the bottom. But it looks like the brook is fairly like pebbly, like there isn't a whole lot of silt on the bottom of it. And you don't see any. You can see where he went in, but you don't really get a directionality from that.
Right. So did I hear the splashing like he went like it splashed for a little bit then just stopped, or did like I hear splashing just keep on going? Like is this
No.
like he was running up a river?
You can see that he didn't appear to like come out directly on the other side.
Right. I'm asking like did he enter it, turn either in the river left or right, and just run up the river, or did I hear splashing where he entered it, took 2 steps, and then just stopped?
Tough to tell.
Okay. So I still don't hear him splashing in it then.
Nope.
Okay.
Roll with it,
So
yeah.
you're looking around here.
Yeah, I'll send. Is it just my left or right? I guess. The river
Yeah,
runs left and
essentially,
right?
yes.
Okay, I'll point down to my right, and send Hedwig down that way on Seek.
Okay. Yeah, you give her a couple of quick signals and she flies off.
I don't know what else to do.
Are you just waiting for her? Are you going the other direction? Are you following her? What are you doing?
I'll go the other direction.
Okay. Cool. So you go left, Hedwig goes right. You can hear some crashing behind you, and you look and you can see red mane of hair as Fawnlin comes flying behind you on her horse.
Okay.
She'll catch up in, a minute or so.
Yeah.
A little less. 20 seconds, whatever.
Okay. You know what? I will. As I move to the left up the river, I'll get in the river or the brook and start moving up. I guess in the water.
Okay, cool. Fun. You get to the river and you see Caben is, he's starting to make his way kind of down to the left. What do you do?
Okay. I'm going to kind of
So
whisper
you're
out his
heading
name.
south, Caben.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of whisper out his name like, Caven! Caven! Did you find him?
No, he's invisible still, and he's trying to lose me in the river. I tracked him to this point. I don't know where he went. And then I kind of give a big, like, exasperated sigh, like I'm mad and annoyed because I almost had him. And Travis, I'm just gonna. Is the brook fairly straight, or does it wind around a lot?
It winds around a bit, yeah. I mean, it's not like perfectly straight, no.
Right.
But it's not like all over the place.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're getting at.
In sheer frustration, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna
Okay.
notch an arrow and just shoot it up the river as straight as I can.
Okay,
Going up the river.
awesome. Are you, because you're a hell of an archer. Are you aiming for any particular range?
Does it slope up? Like, I essentially I want it to go fly as far as it can
Yeah.
within
So
3
you,
feet to 5 feet above the water and go as far as it can above the water.
Like a nice medium grain type thing.
yeah. So that's the thing.
I know I'm not gonna. I can't
Yep.
make it go straight for a mile.
Yep.
But I'd like to. I'll start at.
That's the thing with arrows. You're only gonna get maybe a 8-foot length where it'll, hit a guy's head or hit a guy's ankle, depending on where he is.
8 feet,
right?
really?
I mean,
It's an arrow. It drops at the speed of gravity. So yes.
I mean,
The speed of gravity.
I know it's gonna drop, but I've done archery where I've hit a target more than 8 feet away that's not on the ground.
My point is, you're going to have about an 8-foot range of area where you could hit a guy either. Like, you could possibly hit something between 80 feet and 88 feet away if that's the length you aim for. If he's 80 feet away from you, you'd hit him up high, and if he's 88 feet away...
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I feel like it'd be more than 8 feet, but that's fine.
We'll call it an even 10, and
yeah. I just feel like it would be much longer than that, but that's maybe I don't know as much.
The farther away it is, the harder it is.
Yeah.
The more exact you have to be.
Yeah. I guess I don't know. I guess starting hitting range I would aim for starting in front of me, 10 feet out, and then wherever that drops from there.
Okay. Alright, so you're basically shooting straight out and just letting the arrow drop.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He is not that close to you. Well, I shouldn't have said that. He's probably not that close to you because you obviously would have hit him if he was.
Yeah.
You see your arrow drop into the stream.
Real question is, if he happens to be close by, Travis, does he panic and move?
Because it wasn't like a lined up. I just kind of like yelled it out of frustration and just snapshotted an arrow forward. That's why I guess it probably wasn't very calculated or anything.
Yeah.
And then so I do that. I look at Fawn.
Do you just keep like launching arrows?
No,
I
I do one, and then I just kind of listen, and then I look at Fawn, and I said, I don't know. I sent Hedwig to the north on the other side of the river. I don't know what else to do.
How long ago did he get away from you? Maybe I could entangle him
like a minute, or a little bit more. I don't know. Do you have anything that can reveal invisible people?
No, but I can try and I could try and entangle him. That's the best that I could do. So Travis, would you say that about a minute of time has passed?
A minute or two, I'd say. He said it was 20 seconds when I got the river. You said she was a minute away from me, so.
Yeah, so it's been about a minute since like you saw Caben look back at you and you rode up on him, and it's been about maybe four minutes or so since you guys have left the camp.
Okay, is there any possible way that I could just charge down the river on Firefoot? Is it
absolutely
shallow
like,
enough?
It's shallow, yes.
Okay,
quite shallow.
I pick up Caben on Firefoot and I say, "Let's go then," and
Okay.
I tell him to try and aim with his. Can he aim with his bow still?
Yeah, but I'll say you go ahead, just charge up 100 feet. If he's not here, then he's probably not here. I'll stay off and see if I see anything.
Okay. So can I like charge like 100 or 200 feet downstream and see if I like also look for any trails of blood perhaps leaving the stream?
Sure.
Try.
Which direction do you go? The direction Caben
I
was
point her the area that I shot my arrow.
Yeah, the direction that
I'd say if
Caben.
he's not here, he's further down
Point.
south, and he's gone.
Yeah.
Hedwig might report back if he breaks invisibility, but
Okay.
Ooh, how is that thing?
Well, we generally know how invisibility works from Durian, so
You've seen him use it.
I mean,
yeah.
we know varying spells at different time lengths. We don't know.
which
What?
is why I said we generally
Yeah,
know,
we don't.
not we exactly
Maybe it's like a
know.
greater potion invisibility.
Yeah.
He's invisible for a
Yeah.
week. I don't know.
10 weeks.
So whatever. All right,
10
so
weeks, noob.
I'm
Duh.
gonna charge down this little river stream here.
Okay, cool.
Or run into anything. Is there
yeah,
a unit
so-
collision?
You feel bloody
So-
a bloody trample. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so you're just aiming your lance straight down the river.
And charging.
Okay, awesome. How far
I'm
do you
hoping
go?
not to hit small woodland creatures. 200 feet.
200
A little,
feet?
little bit
Alright.
further than Caven recommended, but
Yeah, cool. So you just go charging down, and why don't you give me a... Just give me a d20.
okay.
Oh.
A 14. Okay. Let me look at something quick.
It's just a flesh wound.
That's all we need.
Knocking
Okay.
on his ass.
Alright.
And I'm off watching.
Yeah, you're just kind of watching as she charges down the
Yeah.
the river. Okay, cool. Durian, you're
Yo.
starting to wedge your
These cliff
your
things.
knife under. Are you opening one of the big crates, one of the little crates, or the
Oh.
little crate? There's only one.
Okay, well, I'm starting with the little crate.
And
Okay.
I'm helping him at this point, Travis.
Okay, so the
I
two
put
of
him-
you.
I got a hand axe. I can
Yeah.
wedge it and go.
Yeah, we're
Right,
working
right.
together.
Yeah, so there's like a handle on this kind of like bigger box. And then there's like a nailed on bar to sort of keep this cover on. So you guys like pop the nailed on bar off, and you pull this cover up over this box. And you see what looks like a young boy kind of huddled inside.
The fuck?
I'm like, I've got
Oh,
this,
God.
and I pick it up. I'm like,
I just look at Durian. I'm like,
is he like bound and gagged?
You can see him just kind
Because
of
if not,
huddled in,
I'm
and, and he like covers his eyes as you pop it open and starts
Race,
blinking up at
Travis?
you.
Oh my god.
He's a human.
I go,
He's like blinking up, and he can't. Like, it's pretty obvious he's being blinded by light.
I slowly shut.
obviously, I'm stopping this.
No,
Travis.
no. I'm like, shh. I slowly shut it, and I say, "Well, this changes things. Was there a missing child on her list?"
No, maybe we should ask the child some questions.
I slowly lift it open again. I'm like,
Okay.
"Kid,
Are we there already?
we're somewhere. That's for sure. Where are you expecting to be?"
With my mommy and daddy?
Oh, who are your mommy and daddy? What's your name, little boy? Little boy?
Russell?
Oh,
Well,
poor Russell.
Russell.
So cute.
There's been a slight detour in your trip, and we're here to get everything sorted out.
Okay.
Right, Nina? See, Nina here. This pretty little thing.
It's pretty
she's here to protect us.
She's your new mom.
You
Okay.
see her really big weapon?
He looks up, and you see his face just drain of color. And you look over at Nina and see she's like spattered in blood and soot.
This is your mom.
Nina, clean yourself up.
Yeah, I'm just like, Russell, where did you come from exactly? Do you know the name of your hometown?
That's a good question.
No, he
You
does-
see, just a sec.
Okay, it's fine.
You see him just like quaking in fear, and you smell the smell of urine.
Nina, get away.
Yeah, I sort of like get out of sight and I start cleaning myself. So
Yeah, I'm like, Russell, it's okay. Do you want to climb out of the? Do you want to climb out of there?
It's really cramped, but they told me to stay in here.
Oh,
She
well,
can
I think
hurt us.
yes. I'm glad you. That's
She's
that's
gonna
very.
hurt us.
No. She's not gonna hurt you. You're very smart, is what I'm trying to say. Very wise to stay so quiet and so hidden, but everything's okay now. What you saw back there.
You need to stay quiet.
Who
You
told
gotta
you?
be really quiet. The men that were gonna deliver us.
Oh God. Sounds
And
like
how
a
long
bad
ago did you
sort of
last
ring.
see these men?
And they nailed the box box shut. And then the screaming started.
Oh my god.
Oh, gosh.
It
Yes.
was an orphanage this whole time.
Oh, wasn't working.
No, this is human trafficking.
I'm like, Russell, you can stay in the box for now, but how about I is he tied up, Travis?
No, he's just like sitting in the box. You can actually see, unfortunately, probably a bit urine soaked at this point, like a water flask and like some food packed around him.
He needs the daily beer, daily fear thing. He needs
Yeah,
some
and
alcohol.
as you look closer, you can also see there are some like vents cut into the bottom of the box to let air in.
Okay, I like lean back and I'm like, Nina, make yourself scarce outside, would you? Just for a bit. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, dude, I got like a water flask going.
I'm just like, Nina, stay out. Just get outside and keep watch, would you?
Yeah, like I'm keeping watch, but at the same time, I'm like trying to get all the blood off me. This is
As long as you're not visible to Russell, I don't care what you do.
Why is there fire? What's going on?
Yeah, you look like you're maybe a little bit damp. Do you want to maybe come out, just sit in the wagon instead? Maybe a little bit more comfortable. It's just as safe in the wagon as in that box now.
Are you sure? Mommy and Daddy said I had to be really quiet.
I understand. You can still be quiet, but at least this way you can stretch your legs a little bit.
It's really cramped in here.
Yeah, I'll bet. Come on, Russell, why don't you just at least stand up? You can stay standing in the crate, but at least stretch your legs a little bit. You must have been in there for a long time. Couple days?
They just put us in here a little while ago.
Your mommy and daddy?
No, the elephant guys.
So Travis, after I clean up, I'm actually gonna head back.
You're muted, Jimmy, by the way. We didn't hear any of that.
No, I whispered.
Oh.
I whispered. Durian whispers to himself, "Elephant people."
Yeah, Travis, like I said, after I clean up pretty well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
head back and ask a question to Russell.
No.
Okay, yeah.
I see her. I wave her back. I'm like, get out.
So, Russell, your mummy, her name wouldn't happen to be Nephish, would it?
Are you my mommy?
He just doesn't say anything to you. He just keeps shaking his head. And he had like started to come out of the box, but as you came, he like ducked back down.
I say, look, Nina, I got this. Keep watch.
Yeah, I'll quickly switch. Actually, are we speaking in Elven or Common at this point?
I've been speaking in common to the human kid.
Yeah,
I
quickly say-
assumed you went to common when you see little human.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, I'll quickly talk to Jimmy and Elvin. It's like, Lady Nephish is human. This could be her kid. Question mark.
I don't know. I can't ask questions while you're scaring literally the piss out of poor Russell here.
I haven't even done anything. I walk back away.
Yeah.
As long
You
as-
existed, that's the problem.
I wanted to point that was a possibility.
I'm working my way there. I say, here, it's all right, Russell. I reach in and I grab his water flask and say, a little thirsty, maybe?
He
You might wanna
nods
give him
and
more
he
water
drinks
because
some
got
of it.
piss on
Good, that's good. You can take some drinks now, and you let me know if you need to use the bathroom. All right? We can I can take you around into the woods. We're just waiting here for the for friends to show up. So where how long ago did your mom and dad hide you in here?
They went
3 months ago.
I didn't hear that, Travis. What?
He kind of leans in and whispers, "They went in first to show me not to be scared."
Uh-huh. And then they switched places with you, right? They got out and you got in? I slowly look at the box and I say, are they in one of those boxes? Do that again. You nodded, right? Yes? I say, okay, Russell, you hang tight. You hang tight.
Like,
You just sit here. Why don't we go see if your mommy and daddy are okay? You come sit in the back of the wagon. It's nice and warm and cozy back here. And I pull out of my backpack like one of my spare cloaks, and I like tuck him in. He's probably damp and it might be a little chilly out in spring, so I like tuck him up and I say, "You hang out here." And I pull out my
Don't tell them I said they're in there. They said not to do that.
Oh, I won't.
They're gonna be mad at me.
I understand. Here I've got a little thing that you can look at while I look at them, and I hand him. I pull out of my bag my little where is it? The piece of the Fey leaf armor that I have, and I'm like,
Okay.
this is very special. It's a token from a creature of the forest who befriended me, for helping him. It's magical.
Big leaf.
Oh, I know, but they use these leaves as armor, and this is a piece of it. It's a good luck charm, so hold on to this, and it's magical, so don't let it out of your grasp, okay?
Okay.
Can I get these crate? Did I really need Nina's help to get the crate open?
You could do it yourself. It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, I go to one of the big crates, the one that he pointed at, and
Okay.
Start
working away at it. All right. Cool. Faunolin.
Cool.
Faunolin.
Good
I
traffic.
am here.
You
Yes.
charge down the river. And after
Yes.
about 200 feet, you don't seem to make contact with anything.
Okay. In that case, I turn around and I slowly walk back, looking for any trails of blood or any trails that look like, wet because something walked out of the river, more so than usual, or anything that might be pushback branches. I don't know. Survival check, track slash.
yeah, did I
track.
see anything as I was watching?
Yeah, you as you charge down, you look back around as you come up, and you don't seem to notice anything.
Okay. I walk back slowly and I kind of don't say it loudly, but I say to Caben that I didn't notice anything. So
Yeah, I didn't see anything either, Travis.
So guess you can hop on the back of Firefoot and we can ride back to the camp, I guess.
Okay. Caben, you sent out
Nice.
Hedwig a while ago. Are you gonna call her back, or try and follow her?
I'll hop on Firefoot and just
Okay.
take me go down to the south and see where Hedwig's at.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. So I turn Firefoot in that direction and go that way.
Okay, cool. Caben, can you roll me a d20?
Okay.
Actually, roll me 2 d20s. Okay.
5 and a 14.
Okay, cool. Let me look up one thing here real quick. That's what I thought. All right. And you rolled a 14 before, so okay, cool. You start heading back, and you meet back up with Hedwig. You can see her kind of circling over the area, but she's not it's pretty obvious to you that she hasn't found anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as you're kind of heading up river, you see Swiftwind circling down closer to you as well.
Okay. Is he coming in for a landing, or is he just flying around low?
He's probably coming in for landing.
Okay. Did Fawn talk to Swiftwind already today with her spell? Is that up? She did not.
Spells up.
Spells. She's all the spell. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? Because I believe you gave him.
I think we did use
Oh,
it.
never mind. I gave him
Instructions.
instructions.
I think we did
gave
use
him
it,
instructions.
yeah.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
Sorry. But we can still talk to him.
Yeah. So I was just
Yeah.
wondering. I call out in common for Swiftwind.
He kind of lands next to you and goes.
I say, I'm sorry, Swiftwind. I can't talk to you yet, not until tomorrow. But I mean, I can talk to you like this at least. I just don't understand you.
He kind of like
Yeah. He's-
smacks his wings down on.
I know. I'm going to get that ring soon, so I can talk to you as soon as possible. Anyways,
And he keeps like
yeah.
nodding forward and nodding forward again.
Nodding
Not-
forward.
oh,
South or
something-
north?
He's like nodding south.
South. Okay. Are you nodding? Okay, Swiftwind.
Is it a bad guy?
There was a guy that got away. He went invisible. Did you
He
see
takes
anything?
off.
Oh.
What do you
Okay,
guys do?
I follow him. I
follow him.
look from above and I follow him as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Like
Cool.
I'm making Firefoot do double time.
And
Like,
bring Hedwig with us.
Yeah, she looks pissed that you're ignoring her for the big horse.
What? I get her and I pet her and congratulate her for a good job. You
He
can't talk to
cuddles
me.
her
That's
Now you're like, oh, okay, good job, head. Good. Okay.
Yeah, now that the horse is gone. Or Pegasus.
So you guys start following
I'm
Swiftwind.
getting so jelly. Gosh.
That's what happens.
Yeah, and you see him fly maybe. I guess from where you first entered the river, it's maybe 150 feet down, and he starts like circling low over a spot.
Okay, I direct Firefoot in to that area and tell Cabin to ready his bow.
Okay. While on the horse, I'll get an arrow ready.
Okay, cool.
And I have my lance ready.
Yeah. So
And
you
my-
guys and my shield. And as you guys come closer, he kind of like pulls up. Swiftwind does, circles higher, and you see some studded leather armor and like some bloody cloth that's laying down there.
Okay, can I
Empty
use...
armor?
Empty armor. Looks like the same armor the guys you were fighting was wearing.
Okay. Is there any... I'll go investigate the spot. Are there like any other vials on the ground?
So you're getting off Firefoot.
No. As we get
Okay.
closer, I inspect the spot
So,
from the
okay,
horse.
all right. So yeah,
Okay.
I would definitely go up to inspect.
I mean, that's what you guys see.
Yeah. Okay. So can I see a direction that the blood is leading in, or like can I use tracking? Or can...
You don't see a blood trail. There's
Yeah,
just like
just a
some
bloody
bloody
rag.
cloth that's been stripped off.
Is Swiftwind with... Shout to Swiftwind in common. Anything else? We're not sure where he went. We've been trying to find him.
Yeah, he's circled up pretty high, and he doesn't appear to respond.
Oh, okay.
Cabin, perhaps you should get off and try and find this guy. Maybe you can find him on foot, and I can ride around on Firefoot and see if I see him anywhere.
Sure, let's canvass the area, I guess.
Maybe you could be a little bit more stealthy than me. If you're in trouble, just shout out my name or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Say my
All right.
name.
Sure, I dismount and I don't know, inspect the spot with the armor and stuff. Is there anything else there? Any disturbances?
Yeah, you
Just armor.
poke around and you just see like see the armor and stuff and
Okay.
some bits of cloth. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about it.
Man, if I had an animal with smell, we could probably track him. But
Yeah.
Too late for that.
well, the dogs ran away. Can I do a tracking check? I don't know, like see footsteps or footfalls in this?
Yeah,
area?
you can check, but you don't see a lot of disturbed ground.
Okay. Damn it, we're being throttled by Comcast again.
Fucking Comcast.
God damn it, Comcast.
All right, let me do
Comcast,
let me try a tracking check, I guess.
16. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can't seem to really pick up a trail. You see some disturbed ground here and there, but it's really hard to follow.
Yeah.
That sucks. What about me? Can I do a tracking check? See if I
Yeah,
can
sure.
find anything. Ooh.
Okay, yeah, you combine your wits and if he left
And
here,
they're not enough.
yeah, if he left here, he's he's definitely covering his trail.
Okay. I'm still gonna try and ride around with Firefoot to survey the area and see if I can find any traces of him anywhere.
Okay. What direction do you go?
Is there any direction that it kind of looks like his path might have led off to? No. All right.
Yeah, we have no indication.
Ride towards the sun. Suns? There's 2 suns, isn't there?
There are 2 moons. Only
2
one
moons.
sun.
Okay, ride towards the sun then.
Okay.
Or is there a specific direction Swift's wind seems to favor?
He's circling
just kinda
higher and
circling?
higher. Yeah.
Okay, god damn it. He's like a reverse tornado going away from us. So yeah, I'm just gonna go towards the sun. What? He's getting higher
Sun.
up
No,
and
I
bigger
think
circle.
it's a
Yeah,
great
so the
analogy.
sun, rises in the east, sets in the west.
west.
You'd be going
In our world.
west.
Okay, I'm gonna go west and see if I can find him. Maybe he'd go
Okay.
that way.
Cool. Roll me a perception check.
I think it's plus 12. Yeah.
I feel like we've been really
21.
close.
You don't appear to see anyone or anything. Few birds in the trees, some squirrels running around. No obvious signs of people going through. You do
All
see
right.
a pile of what looks like rabbit droppings. Might be able to get a meal.
Yes.
Fresh.
I don't know. Do you stop and
No.
feel over them for heat or what?
No. No.
Okay.
No, unless he turned into a rabbit, I am not interested. So I turn back and go towards Caben then. Fuck.
Okay. Cool.
Could have turned into a rabbit. You don't know.
I don't
Can
want to
I-
find
This is
out
D&D.
by touching his droppings.
Can I shout / signal for Swiftwind to come down?
Sure. He keeps circling around for a while, but
Oh, wait,
eventually
hold on,
he comes
hold on.
back down.
The stream looks to be having issues. The video is just like loading.
Yeah, he's getting.
Okay.
Comcast getting throttle us, but we're recording it still. So
Okay.
Cool. So you see Swiftwind start circling back down to you guys, and I think that's a good time for our first break.
probably
Okay.
getting too. We can maybe reset the stream. Yeah. So taking a break, guys. Back in 5 to 7 minutes. Stay tuned.
Everyone do their part about human trafficking. All right.
Yeah.
Know the signs.
No human trafficking, just
don't,
like
don't
drought
traffic
trafficking.
human, guys. Don't traffic.
Yeah,
humans.
when there are elves loading kids up into boxes on wake, like it's a serious
that's a
topic.
good.
It's
That's a
serious
good. Yeah, I know. That's a good
All right, we'll be right back, guys.